The Robertson County Commission held their August meeting Monday evening, August 17th, in the juvenile courtroom, a meeting of about an hour and 10 minutes. A very important meeting because it centered around the budget for fiscal year ending June 30, 2016. The budget process has been a long and difficult one this year, especially anytime you're looking at raising taxes by any degree. Even though there had not been a tax increase in 4 years, there were those people who felt strongly that taxes should not be raised. Fortunately for the people of Robertson County, a more progressive vision emerged, and by a vote of 14-9, including the 12.5-cent tax increase, the budget was approved. Let me take just a moment to remind our viewers that this, first of all, is the tax increase of any kind in Robertson County for the last 4 years. Last year, our employees did not receive a cost of living raise. This year, they will receive a 2% cost of living raise. There's approximately 8 cents in this budget for the expansion of the sheriff's office in terms of having more officers on patrol, officers to back up those officers, increasing the fleet, and most importantly, creating a step raise system that all other departments throughout Middle Tennessee have to make us more competitive, where we can train and equip our officers and put them up against any other officers in Middle Tennessee. So, very important step. And then the other 4 cents of that was directly connected to the Department of Justice settlement for us to step up and do 2 projects that we should have done on our own before now. One is the renovation of the 75-year-old Springfield Middle School auditorium, something that those of you who have been here as long as I have can remember when it was such a grand lady, and the lady has fallen on some hard times, but there will be money in this budget to begin the restoration of that auditorium, as well as to provide athletic facilities at Springfield High School. Springfield football program has played every game that they've played for the last 34 years as an away game. The only school in the county that did not have athletic facilities at their school. This will address these 2 issues. Most importantly, this will make us compliant with the Department of Justice order. So that's why this increase was so needed, and this is why this commission showed their wisdom by appropriating the budget with the 12.5-cent increase. There was a speed limit set on Distillery Road. There was a resolution regarding future capital expenditures to make them budget neutral. There was a safe harbor provision so that the Board of Education would go back periodically and make sure that the status of employees who had been part-time had not changed to full-time, which made them eligible for the Affordable Care Act. The budget was adopted and the tax rate set, and then you may remember at the last meeting there was discussion about Robertson County's continued participation in the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Very pleased to say that working in concert with the Board of Education, the County Commission and the Board of Education appropriated $15,900 each to continue to send those books to our children in Robertson County from birth up to age 5, and that will continue through the end of this fiscal year. And then there was also a resolution under new business to give Mr. Davis, our Director of Schools, the authority to show to the Department of Justice that those 4 cents in the tax rate would be used toward those 2 projects. So altogether, one of the more productive meetings that we've had in quite some time here, that I think we can see that Robertson County is certainly moving forward from this. Take this opportunity to invite you all to come out to the Robertson County Fair. Starts in 1 week. We're looking forward to that. The fair parade will be at 5 p.m. and that always draws a big crowd, and there'll be all kinds of festivities going on down at the fair at that particular time. So hopefully when we get back into the September meeting, we'll be naming some committees for the coming year, naming a chairman and a pro tem chair for this body, and get back through what has been a difficult and sometimes stressful summer of trying to set the budget. And hopefully we've got a good budget that we can go forward with, and you can see substantive progress being made in county government. So once again, thank you for taking the time to join us for the August meeting for the Robertson County Commission, and we look forward to seeing you back right here in September.